Ooh, what's up, jobbers, and welcome to the latest edition of the Jobber Knocker podcast. As always, Nestlemania alongside for the ride is a man that likes to pew, 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 pew,
Pew,
pew.
pew, 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 pew. Oh, you know what? I have that. I'm not going to dig it up.
JC. Where was your props department on that one?
I know, right? Yeah. It's a week of wrestling, baby, and we're here to talk about it.
Yes, that's exactly what we do here.
Yeah.
Talk. Talk, talkity, talk, talk,
Everybody
talk.
talks.
Everybody talks, everybody talks. It started with a whisper, right? Anyway, we got a lot to talk about here. We've got a lot of moving and shaking going on in the WWE, as well as maybe AEW. I don't know. We'll see if we get there. Joe's usually the best part about AEW at this point. That's right. The Joe Stopper is the best part of all elite wrestling. Anyway, what
When's
do we always
their bullshit show's not this week? It's the weekend after,
the
right?
bullshit show? You mean the biggest show of the year? The one that
Yeah,
sets
the
records?
card they completely fucking tanked with all their title changes.
Wow.
Kenny Omega.
Kenny Omega.
The entries did have banners. I agree.
Can I tell you something though? I feel like MJF leading into this would have been so much better.
Yeah, no shit.
And I have a feeling that Will Ospreay is going to win, and fucking MJF's going to win that Gauntlet Battle Royal and cash right in. And
You can't. Do you hear the rule is you have to give 1 week's notice? Remember that bullshit?
Fuck, that's right.
Yeah, it's like no. He's gonna hold it for a while because Tony Khan's gonna want to suck him off at the presser and shit. So
Stupid.
yeah.
Okay.
Gonna want that Aussie cock in his mouth. Oh, I said that pretty early in the podcast. Usually save that talk for later. But Nestlemania, where do we start?
Always in the shine.
Pew, pew, pew. I said I was keeping the faith, Nestle. And my faith was rewarded. Look, at the beginning of this segment, fucking boring ass Roman, his boring ass bullshit, made the Usos, blah, 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 blah. No one fucking cares. Best part of the segment, obviously Solo. Second best part of the segment, Jacob. Jacob got cucked. Jacob was pissed. Jacob's done everything he's been asked to do. He's done better job than the Usos. But they do one thing, and Roman's got the twin dicks in his mouth going, fucking blah, 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 goblin. So Jacob was upset, and he just kept doing the wrong thing. And Roman yelled at him because LA Knight, yeah, came out to save Solo after Solo said, fuck you, Roman. Well, that was after because he did it to LA Knight. It was a great turn because I'm watching this, and he's going to apologize. I'm like, man, I hope he fucking hits Roman, but I have a feeling he's not going to. And then when he did, I popped. That's why this is going in the shine. Because Solo's still riding solo with Jason Derulo. And yeah, they cleaned house, and Jacob Fatu just watched because he's like, look, Roman, you put me in the cuck chair, I'm going to watch you get fucked, bitch.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know where to go after that.
Yeah. He cucked Jacob, and Jacob's like, fine, I'm going to watch you get pegged, Roman.
I will say I thought this was a star-making moment for Solo.
Stud.
And watching the crowd get behind him was great. LA Knight came out to save the day. It sort of kind of looked like it. But then, man, did Solo just... The one thing we know is, like, okay, the Usos were doing whatever the Usos were going to be doing, right? They're dancing around, acting like court gestures now. And they're holding up LA Knight. And, of course, he goes to give him the Umaga thumb. Like, what is he? That's just the spike, right? I mean, that's exactly what they call it. But just the wind up and then the I'm sorry, and then bam, turns on Roman Reigns was such a great thing. But it's great. It's fucking great. And I think here's my question. As much as we say LA Knight is the guy that we think should take the belt off of Roman, Solo Sikoa in a Money in the Bank situation beating Roman Reigns could be fucking outstanding someday.
I want Solo Sikoa to do it. I want LA Knight to do it. I want Jacob Fatu to do it. I want Obafemi to do it. The list just keeps getting longer, baby. But the bottom line, get Roman the fuck out of here.
Oh.
Your time is up. The rest of the Bloodline's time is now. Also, fucking Bloodline. I'm so glad they didn't make Solo join this bullshit. Oh, that's why I had to go in the shine. Because our faith was rewarded, Adam.
Who the fuck is Adam? Also, I will say this much. I am curious to see, because you would think after Monday night's events transpiring that Jacob will break away next, and it'll be Jacob, Solo, and LA Knight against those three hooligans, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, remember you got Powerhouse, Royce Keith coming back at some point too. Yeah, but he'll like return. So I don't know. They'll figure something out. Maybe I have a feeling that the Jacob turn wouldn't come till Survivor Series, so it'll be a 4-on-4 of some kind. So it'll be those two and Royce, and then they'll have to have a fourth person of some capacity.
Maybe Seth Rollins becomes friends with Roman.
No, I mean, because the bloodline's set.
No,
It's
I know,
Roman, the Usos, and Jacob.
I
You
know.
need a fourth for the cool kids.
What are they gonna do?
It could be anyone.
Okay. All right.
Probably just Cody. Why not? Just throw Cody in there.
Cody, because he's part everything.
Yeah. He's part anti-Samoan.
Look at this. You're getting compliments on your haircut.
I don't like my haircut. I said to it before, like I shaved it off last Wednesday because I've been thinking about it. You know, sometimes you just like to mix it up. And immediately I'm like, nope, don't like this. So we'll be growing it back. But yeah, I haven't had a hair this short in probably like 11, 12 years. So, but yeah, I don't think I like it. So probably gonna grow it back.
Have you ever shown Danny your license picture?
They're all bad, but yeah, the first one, it doesn't even look like me. So
I know, it's crazy.
yeah,
It
my
looks
most recent one was during COVID, and my hair was really long and my beard was really long. I looked like a fucking hippie. So
I think we got to see the progression at some point.
yeah, I will say my barber did say, he's like, you have a nice round head, so like this works, but I don't know. Maybe it'll grow on me, but you know, obviously the hairline's a little different than it was 10 years ago. So
maybe you should have done a 1 on the top and 3 on the sides.
No, because I've always done 1.5 on the sides. I ain't doing that shit. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
I think you look good. I don't know why you're doing that.
I'm just not used to it. You know, you get used to you looking at yourself one way. Sometimes you change it and you either love it or you hate it. You know, it might have to grow on me. We'll see.
Yep. You can't look like you've gone through a wind tunnel.
Hey, I'm just glad it's still no gray hairs at 37. So.
And boy, do you look great. Anyway, anything else about the solo stuff that you want to talk about, or you want to move on to something else that's better?
We can move on. I loved it. Because there's other stuff I really like this week, Nestlemania. We're gonna jump over to SmackDown, and you know what I like to say about Chelsea Green, Nestlemania? She is over like motherfucking Rover. I obviously I watched SmackDown on a massive delay because I was away, so I'd seen some clips. And I expected to not like how they did this segment. Then I watched it. I'm like, no, this was just to fucking let Chelsea be fucking cheered and treated like the fucking queen she is and look like a badass with the 30-day thing. She's going to come back and fight and with a mask or like she did before, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But what really sold me on it is like fucking, of all people, Gunther interrupts her. And I'm like, oh, man, it's so true. Because you could have any woman on that roster interrupt her and they ain't fucking getting a third of the heat that Gunther's going to get out there. So, I thought that was a great decision. Obviously, you have the Aldis connection with him too, but I just thought it worked. And Chelsea going toe to toe with him in a promo, you don't always get to see that. We've seen Becky's been like the one female superstar they kind of let tussle it out with the men on the mic, and then Rhea for a little while when she was in Judgment Day. But besides that, they don't do it too often. I guess Liv gets to do it too. But I thought it was cool to see Chelsea be like, yeah, I can do it with anyone. So I did enjoy the segment.
Rehabbing a broken orbital socket at Disney World is a choice. Listen, you still have to live life, and there's still,
it's true,
you know, a lot of great rides that you can go on with a broken orbital bone. So I'm gonna plead the fifth on that one. But I mean, you know, I don't understand. See, here's the thing: someone's gonna have to explain this logic to me. Like, I don't know if this is just to help her heal, maybe because it's different in terms of. I hate saying this, but in terms of a male heel or orbital bone versus a woman, I don't know. I am no expert, but I'm fairly certain the Undertaker had that weird ass phantom mask when Yokozuna sat on his fucking face and broke his orbital bone. So I'm hoping she comes back with something really cool, and yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, she will. I mean, what she have? She had a little bedazzled one before, I feel like, but. Yeah,
he's going to Austria next week, and I need a Gunther shirt.
Ooh, that's pretty cool, Daniel. I think they're doing a show whenever the next Euro Tour is in Austria too, so that'll be interesting. I bet Gunther gets a title match that night. I think it's coming up. I feel like I saw the advertisements for it, and one of them was in Austria. So
I thought it was
SmackDown.
Okay, yeah, maybe. Oh, whatever.
Mabel, good old Mabel. Mabel, not so able.
Man on a mission. You don't even know that one. Fine. It's fine. King Mabel. So, yes, of course, Chelsea Green getting the heroes welcome, all that stuff is great. Just great. Fucking great. And honestly,
and Chelsea Green. Cody did give her the mask the first time.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I think here's the thing. She's either snake bit or this is going to be the best thing that ever happened to her. So,
I think it's with someone like Triple H, it's not going to be like a Finn Balor situation because it won't be. She's going to be able to wrestle within that 30 days. And unfortunately, she's going to have to wrestle Nia Jax, who might re-break her nose even with a mask on. She alluded to it.
Math. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Anything else that you would like to talk about? Because there's one that I really think we should get to.
Kevin Owens and CM Punk.
Sure. Let's go down that road.
That's not where you were going next? You were all fucking boned up about it last week, and you're like, I can't wait for him to talk about the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega. Well, Adam, he did.
I don't think he did, really. I mean, he mentioned losers, if that's what you're alluding to.
No, KO brought them up. He said, oh, you probably didn't put my friends, but I have plenty of friends here. I also hate you, too. It was alluded to. It was like the first part of the promo, bro.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm starting to sour on it. I don't know.
Well, that's not surprising.
Here's the thing.
I thought this segment, I enjoyed this segment a lot more than last week because this one, the animosity felt like real. Where last week I thought they were trying a little hard, but this week it made a little more sense. And I enjoyed it because these are two of the best on the mic. So let them cook.
I mean, you can feel the hatred, which obviously feels like there's just a plethora of people who hate Phil, which is always good for television. You know what's hard for me is I have a really hard time getting into something where I already know the outcome. And I don't know, that's a me problem personally, but like, there's no fucking way in my brain that I'm like, oh, Kevin Owens is walking out the champion on Friday.
He should.
He absolutely should. I 100% agree with that, but they don't have the balls to do it. They ride the TKO people ride the CM Punk, Roman Reigns, Cody wave. As long
I
as
can tell you what's going to happen. This match is going to be fucking bullshit because Sammy's going to break it up.
Okay.
Because he got screwed again last week. So it's I know it's in Canada, but like, and then it'll probably do a triple threat at either Saturday Main Event or War Games or whatever. But this feels like schmozzy. I don't think it's just going to be a one-off. I think there's a lot of meat on this ham, and I think involving Sammy makes a lot of sense because there's a lot of animosity with him with both these guys right now.
Meat on this ham?
Yeah.
Meat on the bone.
No, there's more meat on this ham. It's an inside reference to people that probably don't listen to this podcast.
Okay. Great.
Great. I'm Adam. Look at me in my little fucking burgundy coat. I'm Nestle Burgundy.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
Go fuck yourself, jobber knocker audience.
Go fuck yourself, San Diego.
What did you want to bring up?
I thought Chad Gable and Rey Mysterio. So here's the thing.
Oh yeah, that was great. Yeah.
I mean, I'm on a free ride, right? I mean, I'm clapping, right? Because it makes me feel like a fucking monkey and a cymbal and all that nonsense.
Y'all a bunch of puppets, literally.
Yeah, on a free ride. And then as I'm looking at it, I'm going, here's the thing. I was a fan of Rey Mysterio since like 94, 95. ECW, WCW stuff. I fucking loved him. Flying Fury. That was my guy growing up. You know, like just awesome. And then, like, of course, gets the WWE, cool, whatever. Gets the World Championship. I hate it. You know, like I go up and down on the ring.
Nice shamer.
Yeah. So, but Monday night, if you're listening in a different day, Monday night against Chad Gable, I was sitting there going to myself, he's like 50 years old. And he's not only just got it, JC, he's moving around like nothing ever hurts him. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, I know he's big into stem cell research and all that shit, but man, like he said it on Cody's podcast. That's why he said it for real. But like, it's amazing to me because like we joke about the Tom Brady's, you know, playing until I can't anymore and all that jazz. But like, there are people who are like Ric Flair and Mick Foley and all those old, you know, Terry Funk, middle-aged crazy people who are doing the weird shit when they're old. But very rarely can you find somebody like Rey Mysterio who can make you believe at any point in any match that he has a shot. And like, I was sitting there last night watching it, just so fucking fun. Just so fun. Enjoying that matchup. The only bad part about this was I felt like it made Gable kind of a little bit of a heel, which I felt like isn't great, but I know that it's fine. They did a good job with it, and they did the handshake and the putting the belt around his waist. So I thought it was fantastic. That was a great match. It was a great reminder that Rey Mysterio is still Rey Mysterio. But honestly, if that's what Chad Gable's going to put out every time we have a fucking Intercontinental title match, sign me the fuck up.
Yeah, I can't wait for him to take on the future of Lucha Libre now that he's taking on the past.
Jesus Christ, that was fucking lock and loaded, wasn't it? Jesus.
He had a good match too. He beat Which one did he beat? Oh, the one with the stupid fucking name. I hate that name.
Elfiska?
No, the Dr. fucking Horace Wagner bullshit junior of the I hate his fucking name. I hate it. El Fiscal is at least interesting. That was Phoenix. That was a good match too, because the Phoenix match. But what oh god, Joe. I regret reading that comment. But yeah, no, fuck that name. Just make his name. Why is he a doctor?
Wagner Jr.
Yeah, what like I don't know. It just bothers me. That name is always bothering me. When he debuted, I was like, that's a really dumb, fucking distracting name. I'm never gonna like you. I don't care if you're the best wrestler in the world. That name sucks.
Well, they had Penta's full name, and then they just called him Penta. So you
know, Penta's full name at least is cool. But yeah, you go with Penta. Just like you can call him Ray Phoenix, but we're gonna call him Phoenix with an F.
Okay. Daniel, this might be the stupidest thing you've said all night. Do we know that it's actually still Rey Mysterio under that mask? How do we know that it's not like the clown and we could be on like the fourth Rey?
Oh, so I assumed, I apologize, Joe. When I read that comment, I just assumed Joe commented that because we know how he feels about Mr. Booyaka. It was actually Danny. Danny, I stopped reading that comment halfway through. DMD, I agree. There is only one doctor. DMD. I can't wait for her to show up. And
she's never going to wrestle again. Never. And guess what?
Well, I think we just got a Nestle curse, folks.
It wasn't a moment too soon. That's what.
I cannot wait till she debuts like next week.
She's not going to debut. She already debuted, Dingle.
Where?
Where's she going to debut? She's already in AEW. She ain't not leaving
AEW. Debut in WWE, bro.
No, she's not. Get out of here.
She's not with her fucking dorky boyfriend anymore.
Wow. He's probably a really nice person.
I love Adam Cole, baby. But he ruined his career by going to AEW.
Yeah, he probably would have ruined it no matter where he went.
No, he ruined it. Triple H would have fucking pushed that little fucking twerp to the moon. I don't really find Britt Baker that attractive. Facial features are too strong.
Nope. Not for me.
Well, you just hate dentists.
Nope, that's not true. I love dentists.
DMD.
I will say she has what we like to call in our friend group the pancake bottom. So.
I don't comment on women's looks on this podcast.
No, you don't. Not at all. Except for when you talk about Stephanie Vekar.
Oh, that segment's in the heat this week because that was a fucking shit show. But by golly, Miss Molly's everything's always in my shine. They let her talk again, Adam. Oh, I love when she talks.
You have a real problem with that, don't you?
I don't see that as a problem at all.
I meant like the chafing problem.
I don't chafe, bro. What were we talking about?
We were talking about Britt Baker, and then it went to Stephanie Vekar.
Oh, I was shitting on that fucking dork's name.
Yeah,
that's how we got there.
Yes, there we go.
Yeah, no, I'm glad he lost. Fuck him. I'd never want to see him again until he changes his name because his name sucks. Bro, your name sucks. You cannot have a shitty name in wrestling. You can't. I'm sorry. You have a shitty name, you're dead. You're dead to me. I don't care. I care if you're the best wrestler, coolest guy in the world. Shitty name, out.
You know, it's a really shitty name, Dragon Lee. That's a really shitty
Dragon Lee's a great fucking name. Who doesn't like the fucking name Dragon? Dragon in your name?
I like Dragon. Cool. I like.
Find me an uncool Dragon, Adam. Find me an uncool Dragon. Exactly. You can't. It's a fucking dragon, bitch.
Why are you gonna call me a bitch? What's with the attitude today?
Because you deserve it.
You're kind of acting like a little bitch today.
Just killed me.
What do you? Oh, Jesus Christ! I can't put that up there. I can't put that up there.
Oh God,
Daniel, quality comment, but I'm gonna save you from yourself. That's
double
all.
Champion Miles Born, by the way, my guy, fucking stud.
That guy will never make the main roster.
Oh yeah, he will.
No, he won't.
Yeah, he will.
No, he won't.
Him and fucking he'll be in a tag team with someone, and they'll win the tag titles.
And he won't.
Oh my
last.
God, the amount of Nestle. I gotta start writing these down. We got Miles Born making the main roster. We got
DMD
Britt Baker never wrestling again. We got. Oh, you probably said something else stupid too. We're gonna fucking line them up.
Line them up. I'll keep knocking them down.
Line them up.
All right, anything else? Fire.
This
is we're off the rails.
I'm excited for Cody Randy now.
Really? I'm not. I feel like today that was a super terrible week for them in my opinion.
Oh, it was fun. No, the reason why I liked it is because Sammy's about to get a chance to get a title shot, and the match doesn't even really start because Randy just beats up Cody. It was the most predictable thing ever, which was great because it furthers Sammy a lot and it lets Cody and Randy fight. And people, you're getting what you want. Cody's not in the title picture right now.
Yeah, but he was the last thing you saw on SmackDown, though.
Yeah, he should be. He's the QB1, bro.
Hey. You know what I have a problem
Sorry.
with? You know what I have a problem with is like you can't. It's like the Cena thing when Cena had to be in the fucking main event picture.
Yeah.
When CM Punk had that 434 reign. It was just like you can't even fucking have poor Phil close the show, man. So it's the same thing with Cody. Cody must pose.
Cody and Roman. It's like if they're on the card, they close, and if they're on the card together, well, then you get more of a toss up. But it's if those guys are involved, like yeah, they're closing the show because fucking they're the top two guys they have.
All right, Puddin' Pop.
CM Punk's right there for sure, but come on.
Anything else you thought was positive?
Probably not.
Okay, easy enough. That's it. We're just going to the heat. Get him off my TV. Get him off my TV. Get him off my TV. Where shall we start? You mentioned the Stephanie Vicaire thing. You want to just go there?
The timing for like every move in this fight was off. It felt like everyone was like really late or waiting for a bus. And I was just because the idea of this segment was fine. They kind of was a similar segment to last week. It was like, let them interrupt and be all badass. Let Stephanie fucking tickle us a little bit with her beautiful voice and her saying like, I don't like to talk, but I was like, oh, I love when you talk, but I love when you say you don't want to talk and all you want to do is fight. Oh, great. She's great. But this whole like sequence was a fucking mess. Next week, we get a fucking 50 million star match with Stephanie and Roxanne. But yeah, this segment was an absolute disaster in terms of, meshing.
Oh, I can't say this, but Joe can. Of course, the timing was off. Becky.
It wasn't even just her. It's like it was Raquel and Stephanie.
No, even
like,
Roxy was like
literally
for a cue.
Exactly. Every single move in this fight was fucking the opposite of crisp, clunky.
Well, there's too many cooks in this entire thing. That's the problem.
Yeah, I think it's one of those like you're going too fast and there's too scripted. You obviously want to have like points for a fight, but sometimes in a fight you just let them fucking fight.
Yeah,
but Becky does have a little bit of the Moxley in her. The woo, 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 woo. She's always kind of had that.
She used to be a rodeo clown, so that fits.
It fits.
It is what it is. Awful, just fucking awful.
Not great, Bob.
Speaking of awful, we had another Vision promo back there. Which, god damn it, every time I see Austin Theory snuggling up with what's her face, I'm just going. Man,
did you see what happened to her over the weekend?
Yeah, smashed her head in or something.
Oh man, that's probably what it feels like if she actually boned Austin Theory. That clumsy fuck.
Jesus. Well, to be fair, I don't think the Vision's getting any better, so we're just stuck with what we got. Also, isn't it weird? Can I just say this? I was thinking about this when I was watching on Monday. We've got the Judgment Day heel faction, we've got the Vision heel faction, and the Bloodline heel faction all on Raw. That's fucking insane to me.
Well, the Bloodline is weird. Like, they play heels when it's convenient for them, but they also play babyface when it's convenient for them.
They're just over.
Yeah, I don't know.
When you're over, you can do whatever you
can't
want.
Do what Roman did on Monday and not be a fucking heel. I'm sorry. He's a fucking asshole.
He just fits better. Like, that's just what it
works,
is.
The character works better as a heel.
Yeah.
The Usos' current characters works better as a heel. And then it makes Jacob better. It makes Solo better. It makes LA Knight better. Made Royce Keys better. Like, it just, like, that's how it works.
I agree.
But, yeah. I don't know. Vision sucks. I agree. I don't have anything to say about them.
Vision adjacent. You did not bring up your favorite. None of that.
Oh, the Oba Braun. I'm curious how they execute this contract signing. Because I thought Heyman leaned a little too far in this one. I felt like it was I liked it more when it was more subtle, but it was very obvious what he was doing in this promo. So it didn't hit for me as much. But I mean, Oba looks like a badass. Braun kind of looks like a pussy right now. I'm almost thinking Braun might have to win this match. But I don't think he's going to.
Well, here's my thought process. If Oba Femi wins this so quickly, like not just like
quick. They'll
no, sorry, that's the wrong word. If he wins this definitively right out of the gate, then he just moves on to the next thing. So I feel like you got to keep him busy to the Royal Rumble. You know what I mean?
I don't know if I want to go that long, but I agree they need multiple matches here, which means Braun should win the first one, even if it's by hook, crook, or whatever. But clearly, Oba's not getting to cash in that King of the Ring shit, so You know, might as well.
I did laugh at his version of Braun Breaker's impression. That was fucking great.
Yeah, it was good.
Like,
That was
just seeing
like I said.
break him.
Oba shined like he always does.
Right, but the
Fucking
thing
shined.
so you think he's being cucked is what you're saying?
No, I don't. No, because it's not like the fucking no. I don't. I think, and it's by design too. I just think the way they're treating this, it's like Braun needs to win. Because I think the whole purpose of this is Heyman is trying to motivate him, obviously. Because that's still his next guy, even though we won't admit it right now. But he's trying to like make him prove that he deserves to be his next guy. And I think Heyman and Braun work together, and I think they need to stay together. The rest of the vision, like, I think it's one of those things like you break him away sooner rather than later. And this is a feud you can kind of do it with because you have whatever. Oba can cost them the tag titles, or Braun chasing after Oba can cost them the tag titles. And then next week they can, like, Theory can complain about it and Braun can just beat them all up. Then suddenly there's a babyface, and here we are. But it just like I think this is the feud that you can use as a catalyst to get him away from that disaster. And then you can just have Heyman and Braun on their own. And you have Maxine with Theory, Logan Paul, and then I don't know what you do with Bronson Reed when he comes back. Figure that out later.
Oy. Okay. I have a question for you.
Oh boy.
This is not what you think it is, I swear.
Okay.
And it just so happens to be in the heat, but it's not the person that I'm going to pick on today. It's the other person. Okay? Just want to put that out there.
I have this in the heat too, and it's not because of the person you hate.
So we're on the same page.
Yeah, it's not working.
Okay. That was going to be my question because
you can say it. You can say her name.
Lyra Valkyria.
Yeah, it's not working.
It's not working. And and the thing that I said, and I was watching it and I said, okay, she looks the part.
Yeah, the look is good. The
look is good. She wrestles the part.
Yeah.
Totally fine.
Yep.
But when she speaks, I've lost all interest as a fan.
Yeah, it's
I don't know. I know she's trying her best, but there's something about the way she's carrying herself in this character that just isn't believable. It feels like she's playing the role of a wrestler and she's playing the psychopath instead of
being the
psychopath.
Yeah.
And I feel like I popped for the fucking handspring and she grabbed her and rang her out to dry on the top rope for the back of the neck spot. I thought that was super impressive and super innovative. I thought that was wonderful. I don't even have anything bad to say about Soul this week. So that's not, we can make a joke about the shoes all the time, but like there really was no problem with the match itself. But then other people are saying, oh, they're already killing her, killing her vibe because she's supposed to be this like brooding fucking crazy person and she can't even beat Sol Ruka. So it's just like, I don't know if I believe that personally, but there's something about that character that just feels like there's something missing. And I wouldn't even know, because here's the thing, Danny, you said Nikki Cross 2.0. In theory, you are correct, but I will say this much. Nikki Cross, I believed, is a fucking psychopath.
Nikki Cross, I think, did the character better than the wrestler, where Lyra does the wrestler better than the character.
That's fair. That's a very fair assessment.
Because like Lyra's incredible in the ring. Mm-hmm. And she had a heel run in NXT, which kind of worked. She's obviously much better as a babyface, I think. It just because the way she literally talks, there's nothing about her that sounds heel. She sounds like the sweetest, nicest girl, like in the fucking world. So that's part of it. But yeah, I don't think this is a comfortable fit for her character wise. I think they took that Bayley character and they put it on her. But yeah, Bird Lady Turtle, that's pretty good. I don't know what the solution is here because I think you have to see this through, but I don't know if it's going to get better because it's not working.
May I have a volley?
Sure.
Okay, so here's my thought process. The look is fine. The in-ring is fine.
Yeah.
She needs an acting coach. She needs a voice coach. She needs to
she was an NXT feud, like they have all that.
No,
this might just be a bad fit character-wise.
The voice of her just needs to be fucking monotone. Because the way she comes off when I'm watching that package before she has the fucking match is so overacting and eating the scenery that it just felt like if she was so monotone, like almost in a trance, try that out for size. Just see if it works. Because here's the thing. Try anything else than what you're doing. Because what you're doing right now is alienating me as a fan. I like you an awful lot. I think you're great. But the minute you start fucking talking, I'm like, why do I feel like she's just angry? Like, it doesn't make any sense. It's like, I'm waiting for her to be like, someone took my pot of gold. It's like, come on. Like, knock it off. Fucking knock it off.
I don't have much faith here in this. I think that they've let it go for a while, and I won't say it got worse. It's flatline. It just hasn't been good from the start.
All right.
Yeah. I don't think, I think she, to disagree with Joe a little bit, I think she can be a heel. Just not this heel. Not this character. Doesn't work. Especially you just called up Tatum Paxley on SmackDown. Like, she's good at this shit. Like, this is the Tatum Paxley type character.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else that you wanted to...
Well, you clearly didn't bring up in the shine, but we have new tag team champions on SmackDown. Hoo ha ha cool.
So here's my heat about it, right? Here's my heat. I don't care that Haku's there. I think that's great. Let him
they need him.
They need him.
Yeah.
I'm really upset with the idea of the fact that they're calling it MFT. Like, the whole point was to get away from fucking Solo.
Yeah.
Get him the Sons of Haku would be fine. Or the Gorillas of Destiny would be fine. Or, I don't know, he was in a tag team called the Faces of Fear. Do something of fear. Do something. They wait, like, the face paint would be fine. Faces of Fear. Like, you could do whatever you wanted. But when you do MFT to me, it makes me go, really? Like, we just did all of this present. You bait. What I don't understand is you went out of your way to separate this whole thing. Get Haku, and then it was just like, shit, we forgot money for the paint job. Like, that's what it felt like to me. Like, it just, like, well, you got 90% there and decided that was good enough. And I'm just like, but it was a glaring issue for me. It was just like, what are we doing? Why do we care about this? Why are you going to make me care?
Yeah, I don't.
But it's Haku's family tree. I don't give a fuck about his family tree.
Yeah,
it's the bloodline.
Yeah.
That's it.
I don't know. I have no faith that this is going to revitalize anything in that tag division. Like, what are they going to feud the Viking Raiders? Great. Nobody cares. Until the Creed brothers come back, until they call up Hank and Tank and some real tag teams.
Stop it. Yeah, you just threw that in there to aggravate me. You totally just did that.
I really do love the honk honk.
Yeah, but they're not a good tag team.
They're great tag team. They're a perfect tag team. They're better heavy machinery.
That I would believe.
Because they both have, especially the, what's his name? They have a Tank. They have a ton of charisma. And Hank, I used to think he was the fucking worst character ever until he fucking teamed up with this guy. I'm like, oh, this works. Match made in heaven. They're fun, Nestle. That's why you don't like them. Because they're fun.
Nestle.
F-U-N. That's how you spell Hank and Tank.
Fuck you, Nestle?
That's pretty good. Fuck you, Nestle. Fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was actually, just wanted to let you know that Conway, our friend who does New Japan and a wrestler, also wears orange and black in the ring and does the crunch as his finish, and he calls it F-U-N. Fuck you, Nestle.
I like it.
Yeah. So just in case you didn't like him enough, now you will probably even a little bit more. Also, congratulations on buying a home. That's a big deal.
Oh, congrats.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Great. Anything else you want to get maybe to the hope?
Glorious.
You're my only hope.
I fucking had one. I forgot. Oh, yeah, we're just gonna do it. Nestlemania Friday on SmackDown. CM Punk, Kevin Owens, WWE Championship. JC hopes that Kevin Owens wins the title. Hashtag JC knows. Hashtag JC hopes come true. Not much else to say here. Fuck it. Like, Punk don't need this shit. Transition champion. KO as champion would be an incredible moment and story. It's in whatchamacallit, so be a nice big pop. Easy feud with Sammy. Obviously, we know this isn't going to happen, but I'm going to hope for it because it'd be cool if it did. Maybe Sammy accidentally helps Owens wins the title because it would just motivate him more. I like that. So add that to it. I hope Sammy accidentally helps KO win the title. That's it.
Sammy accidentally helps KO win.
Yeah, he tries to cost him, but he actually helps him. Fucks over Punk. So then you can still do your little three-way. KO can retain, and we can eventually get to KO and versus everyone else, which we would love to see. And KO gets a real run here with the real title. So that fucking fruit roll-up one he had back when Triple H gave it to him. Remember that? Remember Triple H gave Kevin Owens the title? Yeah. That's how he won it. Mm-hmm. Let him win legit. The help from Sami Zayn.
Wow. Okay.
Hashtag JC knows. Hashtag JC helps come true.
So something we didn't talk about, but I'm really starting to get, in on this whole feud was the Javon Evans and Big Cass feud. Because here's the thing. It's a nice little fun CDFG feud. You know, Javon's fun to watch. Big Cass clearly looks like $1 million. And I keep thinking to myself, I want this to be a feud that is featured for the rest of the year. I know that's a long time, but here's the thing. The one thing that I kept thinking about was, with Rusev's kind of out of the place here. We haven't
Part-time.
we haven't seen Ego in a while. My original thought was maybe, just maybe, down the line, Big Cass is the guy that gets the Intercontinental title strap off of Gable. And no, listen to me. He runs through a bunch of motherfuckers, stacks him up, as he says, and then we get to Javon. Maybe Javon's the guy that can take it off of Cass, because here's the thing. Javon Evans screams Intercontinental Champion. Like, that, to me, makes a fucking slam dunk for me. And I love the idea of Big Cass redemption story, because I think you and I both agree Big Cass is not there to be a world champion.
No, I don't give a fuck about Big Cass.
Is he the WWE's Lance Hoyt?
No, he's better than him.
Okay.
But ever since using that Jericho faction, like I just realized like I'm done with him. I don't need a redemption arc.
Okay.
It's one of those, like, I don't even want to say this and put this in the universe because I hate this motherfucker, but I'd literally only care if his fucking dweeby piece of shit tag team partner came back, because at least they're funny. I don't need another fucking big fucking goon that can barely fucking talk, that just beats up the midgets. They got people who do that who are better than him.
Also, something that came up in my thought process. Do you think Big Cass was only hired so that Obafemi could eat him? Because I feel like that's inevitable too.
Legitimately, like, I think it's a real thing that you need to, and that's, I think, part of the reason why you build him is like you need to stack up guys for your fucking your big guy.
Yeah.
I don't,
because that came across my head, was like, okay,
Braun Strowman's gonna get another run at some point. He's gonna have like 30
is.
runs in WWE, and it's gonna be just to put over some fucking goon. Oh, Moss will finally come back to the main roster to fucking get Oba like a pizza pie. Yeah, no, it's a real thing. They might even fucking re-sign Big Show if he's alive. I have no idea.
He's having fun in AEW, calling in the action.
Does he actually
on
call?
Collision? Apparently,
I haven't watched that in like a year. So
he used to be a cowboy.
I did, and then they fucking AEW turned to real shit, and that show was the shit of the shit.
So, do you think Big Cass could beat Obafemi?
No. And if he did, I'd throw up.
How many people do you think? Here's the thing: how long can you keep Obafemi being this way without losing?
Braun Breaker can beat him. Roman Reigns can beat him. Cody Rhodes already beat him and can beat him. CM Punk can beat him. Randy Orton
Cody
can
Rhodes
beat him.
did not beat him, by the way.
They beat him in my heart. Braun Breaker, did I say him yet?
Yeah.
Drew McIntyre could beat him.
So there's a believable amount of people.
Tony D'Angelo beat him first.
It's true. But you always do
NXT
the
champ.
honors. So
What happened to Ricky Saints? I just realized that. Is he hanging out with Jordan Grace?
I don't know. I just feel like there's so much talent. By the way, I wanted to bring this up too. This isn't necessary. We got past our hopes here. So this is kind of a murky purgatory. Did you see the UFC is expanding their acreage in Las Vegas? They're going to have a hotel, and they're hoping to partner up with the WWE. I'm curious, JC.
They want to move the WWE Performance Center to Vegas. That's a real thing. TKO wants to do that.
Okay. So that aside, perfect. Great. Wonderful. Let me ask you, you've been to Vegas a handful of times, yeah?
More than a handful.
I was
a couple
being
handfuls.
facetious. Okay. Well,
yeah.
Whatever you do with your hands is your business. But I will say this much. Do you feel like there's, like, this came across my head in a moment of clarity. Do you think we could ever live in a world where there's just so much WWE like roster that they just don't use, that they would find a way to have like a weekly Vegas home like show, not necessarily on television per se, but like, you know, like you have a residency in Vegas and it's like we're doing such and such at fucking like Cirque du Soleil kind of thing. Like, could they do something like that, you think? Or is that just fucking weird?
It would just be what they're already doing. It's literally, that's why they have Evolve. It's why they have LFG. It's why they fucking partnered up with AAA. They send fucking half their guys down there. Rey Mysterio runs it now. So yeah, I mean, if they move to Vegas, it makes it easier because then you get people coming in for the circus, but it'd be more of like NXT, LFG, Evolve, all that extra stuff.
Well, you did see that they are doing more live events now, so I feel like that's a positive in terms of the injury and the reps and people understanding how to fucking learn how to wrestle on the road and shit.
Like literally like Cody fought for that.
Mm-hmm.
That was one thing that he really wanted to do, and I think Punk backed him up on it, and they convinced Nick Khan, like, I don't care if you don't think it makes enough money. Like, this shit's important. Because I think, I think especially for the younger talent, it's very important because that's how you fucking try shit. Maybe if Lyra Valkyria had more live events, his character would be better.
Joe says that would suck if the NXT moved out of Florida. I've always liked the rookies doing the Florida house show circuit. Look, I don't necessarily disagree with you, but I also feel like
long term, it doesn't matter. It'll be the same because it'll just become a circuit out. You know what I mean? It's one of those things like where it's annoying, but it's like you get why they're doing this. They're owned by the same fucking company. You might as well combine it because then instead of having double facilities of everything, and then UFC also has like a facility in Mexico. You could like do stuff like if you start partnering them all up, they could finally have their fucking UK facility because they set a UFC. You know what I mean? It'll make it easier to set up that stuff because there'll be more synergy. Just in terms of that with resources. I mean, we know how the world is right now. Everything's fucking expensive. So it makes a lot of sense that they would do it. Obviously, yeah, we've gotten very used to all that being down in Florida, but it just like long term it won't matter because we'll get used to it in Vegas.
Yeah, I mean, I would take a flyer. I mean, for me, it's different. Obviously, I'm a wrestling fan, but I mean, you might actually expand your audience even more if you make it kind of like hey, I could go to Cirque du Soleil. I could go see so-and-so at a concert, a Sphere, or I could go, see the WWE show tonight. Maybe, who knows?
Yeah, it's a different audience.
It's interesting to me. That's all.
It won't be like the fucking same crowd every week in NXT. You get a little more variety.
That's the part that I actually enjoy.
That could be a positive.
Because my least favorite part of NXT is the shitty fucking audience. They always come, they rush in, they try to get their seats, and they're trying to be a bigger part of the show. But like, I don't know. I just think it'd be interesting because here's the thing. The one thing that the NXT call-ups do not know how to do, most of them, is how to adjust where they are on the crowd based on where they are in the United States or where they are in the world. So I feel like having reps of having other people show up in, Vegas, it's a new crowd every night. Got to work for that response and learn how to work the crowd every single night. So I think that'd be good for all of those youngins, But anyway, I digress. Don't call it a comeback. He's been here literally for years. I'm bringing my arm back for this one. Woo, woo, woo. You know it, bro. Matt Cardona defends his wife in a promo, and then they get into a fucking impromptu street clothing fight. I thought this was great for Matt Cardona. It doesn't matter. You can always look good in a loss. Matt Cardona's made a history of that. Gunther is almost untouchable. But there was one thing I really fucking loved about this was that I just felt so much better about Matt Cardona going forward after this because I felt like finally they're doing something with him. Now, it might be small. It might be minuscule. I don't know. But it gave me a taste of what he was available to do. And we're getting away from Zack Ryder. He hasn't had a chance to show what Matt Cardona on the Indies looked like. So for me, I'm excited for him. I want to see what he can do. And this was a nice little taste, a little appetizer of what he potentially could be when he's doing something every week if he gets a chance.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about him. He should get squashed by Gunther and everyone else. That's what he's there for. Lay on the mat, count of 3, Matty boy.
Okay, fine.
What do you want? You want to win a title?
Danny says he
came back to be a world champion, Adam.
He's never going to be world champion. We know that.
Exactly. That's why he came back. So who cares? Just eat pins, bro.
This is for you, by the way. You want to read this comment?
I saw it. He's right. He said that he's been NXT at the PC and he's the only person that had sex. I completely agree. Except for the wrestlers because they all have sex with each other. My comeback's much better. My comeback's going to a new United States champion, one of the future women of the company, JC Jane. The entire influence of Fatal, of Toxic Attractions, and I don't even know what the fuck their fuck is, but they all have titles. JC's a stud. Took it off Tiffy time. It's about damn time. JC deserves it. JC's a stud. She gets my comeback this week.
Wow. Alrighty then.
Yep.
Big old finish.
SmackDown. WWE title match. Punk Owens. Who you got?
Punk.
Sami Zayn.
Chance.
Sami Zayn makes this murky and Punk probably retains in a bullshit way. I believe Blake Monroe's debut is coming against Julia. I don't know if it's this week or if it's at a future event, but they've been talking about that.
I was more excited that Blake Monroe is dating one of the ass boys. Good for her.
I did see that.
Good for her.
It's the tall one, I believe. On Raw Nestlemania, we have 4 things announced. We talked about the Oba Braun contract signing. We talked about Roxanne and Vaquer being match of the year. And then we have semifinal matchups in the Roman Reigns Mexican Open. Penta and Dragon Lee, Phoenix and La Parka. I hope Dragon Lee and Phoenix win. I think Penta and Phoenix will win.
I mean, it's a Penta thing. I mean, we know Penta's winning this whole fucking thing. So I feel like let's just get it over with. Also, random thought here very quickly. So we have the solo thing happen with the LA Knight stuff that you would think that leads to Money in the Bank. But then, like, Are we supposed to put this shit on pause so that he can deal with Mexico City's like when he wrestles?
Is Mexico before? Is before Money in the Bank, right?
I think so.
LA Knight's getting his shot at Money in the Bank. That's the main event of Money in the Bank. It's Roman Reigns and LA Knight for the title.
September 14th is when Mexico City is happening.
Yeah, Money in the Bank's end of the month, I think so.
Let's see. October 10th.
Yeah, exactly. So we got a big gap. Plenty of time.
A long time.
Yeah.
I mean, Penta already went to AAA and called out Roman Reigns, so I feel like this is a fucking slam dunk here. So
yeah, I mean, he's by far like the most ready guy to get a world title shot in that tournament. It's not fucking dumbass Dr. Bullshit Wagner, some guy fiscal.
He already lost. He can't hurt you anymore.
I know, but I'm just saying this tournament's a joke. Because we knew the 3 WWE guys and fucking La Parka were going to be in it was so fucking obvious. And it's going to probably be Penta and Phoenix. Because they'll do that and they'll be like, ooh, brothers, and Penta will win. Because
what if it's Dragon Lee and Penta, though?
I hope it is. I hope Dragon Lee wins the fucking tournament.
That'd be a terrible idea.
It'd be a great idea.
Penta is way over.
Yeah, no shit. That's why he's going to win.
Dragon Lee is not.
Dragon Lee's super over because he's a future.
Stop it. You don't even believe that yourself.
I do believe it. You made me believe it.
No, listen. He will never be anything. Is it? It is it. Anyway, we'll talk about anything else? Because you got the rest of it. Didn't you talk about what's going to go on the... No, you get it all? Okay. All right, fine. What?
I don't know what you're saying right now.
Because you're not paying attention. That's
no, I'm definitely not paying attention.
You're a terrible co-host. I hope you know that.
I'm a great co-host.
Okay, fine. Oh, good. We've got a AEW Continental Classic quarterfinal matchup as Jay White takes on Jon Moxley. That should be interesting.
Don't care.
Okay. We've got Nigel McGuinness taking on
Don't care.
Ray Hecasero. I don't know.
Hechicero?
Thank you. I'm not good with these names.
Hechicero! Yeah, fuck Nigel McGuinness. Get him off my TV. Fucking jobber. Out of here.
This is
back to the booth, bitch.
This is one that I know Josh is excited for.
Who?
You. Josh. You know, your government name?
That's literally not my name. My government name is JC. Jesus Christ. John Cena. JC
Chazé from NXT, not NXT, NSYNC, excuse me. NXT's on the brain. Oh, we got Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks taking on the Don Callis family. That'll be a fucking barn burner.
Literally don't care.
Got Will Ospreay. What the fuck is this match? Jesus Christ. Hold on. I don't even know what this is. What is this? Will Ospreay, Akira Francisco. Okay, and then I can't even. I'm gonna need Joe to tap in on this one. The Don Callis tried to attack Ospreay, and now he's got people in the Empire to help him. Okay,
don't care.
Wow.
Don't care. Literally don't care. Next.
Wow. We got Willow and Mercedes in an in-depth interview. We got a sit down with Omega and
good.
Ospreay.
2 sit downs. Great job. This show sucks. Fuck this show. Don't watch this shit. Just read Joe's articles. This is absolute dog shit.
We got a TBS.
Like, if you watch this every week, you must hate yourself.
We got a TBS championship fatal 4-way with Chris Stat, Maya World, Persania. I can't do it. And
Persephone. They literally just did this match like a fucking month ago.
Yeah.
All right. Fuck this.
And
I gotta go pee. Let's end this shit.
All right. Relax. All right.
I really have to pee.
Okay. On that note, thank you for listening and watching the Jobber Knocker podcast. We'll be back next week with some more Jobber Knockery.
I salute Chelsea Green.